likes me when she's drunk. She only likes me when she's faded. She only likes me when she's on her back with a bottle of Jack, and she knows I can never get enough. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the official Kandy podcast. Have you missed us? We've missed you. We're back, and it's an exciting episode today. My name is Ron Kuchler. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of Kandy Magazine. I'm joined by my co-host, the lovely Laurie Young. We have a very, very special guest this week, our own Kandy girl and a very good friend of Kandy, Jennifer Irene. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
How has everybody been?
I mean, it has... Yeah, busy, but good.
It's summer. How's it busy?
We got kids.
Oh, that's
And we're hustlers.
Yeah, and that.
that's right. You have kids. So we're talking a lot of beach days or what?
I mean, I get a beach day here and there, but they're rough at the beach because I have a 2-year-old, so he'll just like run into the ocean.
And Jen, you got a pool, don't you?
I do, but it's not heated, so we only go in it in the middle of July or August.
And how old's yours? Is yours 1 now? How old's?
She's 11 months old.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My little COVID baby.
Oh, that's right. He was born during the whole COVID thing.
Oh, yeah. That was interesting.
Did you have a home birth or did you go to the hospital?
We went to the hospital. It was definitely one of those experiences where we didn't expect. I mean, it's not like you see with all other moms and their hospital experiences. It was definitely different. You had masks on, one visitor, their COVID rules. It was definitely an experience to remember. I put that down in the books for her to someday say, hey, you were born in the middle of a pandemic. That makes you extra special.
Yeah, totally.
Was your man allowed in the hospital? Was he allowed in the delivery room?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so you got lucky. You were like towards the later part of it because some people didn't get to at all.
Correct. In the very beginning, you weren't allowed to, and if you were exposed to COVID or tested for COVID, as a mother or as the father, they would actually take your child away from you for 14 days.
Oh my God.
So from the time it was born. So we got very lucky, and it's just an interesting experience, but also a blessing in disguise. So
I would not have been able to deal if somebody took my baby for even 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I feel you, girlfriend. I feel you.
Wow. Well, this is special to me today, and I'll tell you why. Okay, because over the we're coming about 10 years now, right, Laurie?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I try not to like age myself like that,
Okay, so we're coming up on 10 years. We're coming up on 10 years with Kandy. And,
yes.
Laurie and I have known each other for about 16 years. So.
What?
I just want to throw her under the bus.
This is so long. I can't be that old. You knew me when I was a child, like a baby.
I know. I thought you were a little over 21.
I know. None of these numbers are working out for me here.
That's funny.
But anyway, the reason I wanted to say that this is like a special podcast to me is that I've gotten to know Jen very well over these 10 years of doing Kandy as well, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying like my favorites or anything like that, but of all the models that I've worked with, celebrities and everything like that, you two ladies are definitely in my top 5 as far as having a bond with.
Aw, thanks, Ron.
Aww.
We love Kandy. Kandy too.
That's very sweet.
I just feel like we have this bond, and and I think obviously you can figure out who one or two of the other ones are. But it's not like my favorites or anything. There's just this bond. It's like I have an ease to talk, an ease to speak with you, and to have conversations with you, and it's just real. It's not phony. It's not fake in a business that is so fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Genuine.
Yeah, it's very genuine.
And we need more of that in today's world, let me just say.
Well, I think the three of us are very genuine.
I agree.
I
actually met you, Laurie, a long time ago. Do you remember?
Yeah, I feel like you did my makeup too.
Did I do your makeup or your hair? It was kind of like a last-minute decision, I think. Like, I don't remember, but I know I did your hair.
I know I've had Liz do it, but I thought that I had Jennifer Irene do it too. Didn't we do that, Ron?
Well, I'm glad we could both do you.
Woo!
Leave that alone.
Leave that alone.
So
just shush. just be shush.
So anybody who's wondering why Laurie's saying just be shush is because before we came on the podcast today, obviously you have to get the podcast started, and so we're talking before we get going, and I did not want those girls to be talking as we were starting the podcast, so I was like, just be shush.
Just be shush. That's the newest thing. I'm just gonna start saying that to everyone. Just be shush.
Talk. So that replaces talk to the hand.
It's like a kinder verbiage of it.
Is it?
A little bit. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay. So I got some questions for you guys, and I think that'd be a fun way to start. Unless Laurie, you have something you want to cover first.
Nope.
Okay. So I have a question for you guys, and I want to know let's see who gets it right. You both can take a guess. Okay. So I told you both that I've known you both a long time, and that I have a bond with both of you, and top 5 bond with both of you. So tell me, do you ladies know which one of you appeared first in Kandy?
I think me.
Yes.
You both say Laurie?
I think so.
Laurie.
You both appeared in Kandy at the same time.
What?
Woohoo!
Wait, like we're in the same issue?
You're in the same issue. Laurie, you first appeared in Kandy in the holiday issue with Alexa and Sierra, right?
Yep.
And Jen had a special holiday photo shoot that Mike shot for her that was in that same issue.
Oh my God. We were meant to be.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
How about that for a trick question, huh?
You got both of us.
You're tricky. You're very tricky that way.
Ron,
gonna be a lot of that today.
Okay, Laura, we got to step up our trivia game. Let's do this.
I swear.
We haven't even gotten to the fun trivia.
I'm going to start cheating.
You're going to start cheating?
Get your Google out.
I need like a Kandy Google. Like I need like a database.
So when we started the podcast, we were talking about you're both moms, you both have kids, and whatnot. So my first question I have for both of you has to do with life before the kids. Okay.
What's the question?
Okay.
It's going to have to do with life before the kids. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, and the topic is the art of seduction. Okay. So before you had kids, ladies, how did you seduce your man?
Oh my God. I'm going to let Jennifer go first on this one.
I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say everything.
You can say whatever you're comfortable saying.
Oh, I had a plethora of sexy lingerie. I play hide and go seek.
Whoa, hide and go seek. What is that?
Hide and go seek. You gotta find me in the house.
Oh my God, I've never even heard of this. This is great.
Sometimes it wasn't just in the house. So, other things that I would do. Oh goodness. Hope my mom doesn't hear this.
Whoa. Back up. back up.
No, I wasn't saying
So
that.
hide and go seek. So he finds you and are you dressed in sexy lingerie? Are you in a
Yes,
trench
and
coat? Are you naked? What's the deal?
I mean, it varied, and sometimes I would give a little sneak preview, like a little teaser.
Would you send him a text? Would you give him a text to give a clue?
Yeah, I usually loved doing it too when he was really busy, like in a meeting or or driving. A little teaser, and would play hide and go seek. And sometimes it wasn't always in the house because I think sometimes playing hardball in a public place is kind of fun and interesting too. Yeah, or go to the bar, go to the bathroom and come back and have him in the underwear.
Where was the most public hide and go seek you ever hit this at?
Oh gosh. Oh goodness. I don't know if I could get in trouble for that.
Don't be specific. You can just mention a general place.
In a state capitol building.
In a state capitol building.
Oh yeah, you win.
In the library.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was a wild girl. I'm not even kidding. I was a wild one. Probably a good thing that I, decided to be a mommy later in life. Good.
Well, all I got to say is that when I was teasing this podcast on social media yesterday on my personal accounts, and I know that's what both you ladies shared it. And when I said it was going to be hot, I had no idea it was going to be this hot. Jen, you're full of surprises. You always are.
I know she really is.
Thanks, I think.
See, Laurie's got a wild side. Laurie's got a wild side too, but she's very quiet about it, So.
Yeah.
Well, those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, Ryan's a very lucky man, I think. So what about you, Laurie? Before you had the kids, how did you seduce Ryan?
Okay, so I definitely have a trunk full of outfits at the end of the bed that I feel like I try to open it up after the kids go to bed and I'm like, oh God, you're all so much work, straps and all the
before the kids.
I'm saying I had that there, and now I try to look into it. I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of work. I'll just stay in my jammies and then just naked. This is easier.
But how did you seduce Ryan before you had kids?
Well, I have all the lingerie, and I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely not as adventurous as Jennifer. I don't play hide and go seek, but now I think that I need to. This sounds really exciting.
Wow.
But I don't know, I guess I'm kind of boring. I can't think of a way that I seduce him. I just feel like I just exist.
You just go, hey Ryan, let's have sex, and that's it? That's how you seduced Ryan?
No, I just I feel like he just knows. I don't know. This is so awkward. I can't really think of I don't know. I feel so boring right now. I need a drink.
I was about to say, let's put a couple of drinks in, Laurie.
I know. I'm it's too early in the morning. I'm too sober. Oh my God. I don't know. I think that I just it usually just starts in bed, laying next to each other, and I just kind of, cuddle up a little closer. And he's a pretty easy target, so I don't have to do much.
Yeah. Okay.
Just exist, just exist, look good, walk around naked. It's pretty easy. I think walking around naked was my biggest, it's just, oh, I dropped something. Let me bend that over. Let me just, excuse me. And then, there you go.
Okay. All right. If that's what we're going to get out of you today, that's what we're going to get out of it. It is what it is, That's okay. Jen, your stories are amazing. Hide and seek, I love it.
There's more.
What else?
Oh boy. What else? I think it's kind of fun and exciting to kind of role play a little bit, you're on a first date, right? So I would have him meet me at the bar. And when I get a couple drinks in you, whatever. By the way, this course is pre-baby, right? So
yeah.
get a couple of this is how baby comes later on in life. Go to the bathroom, take your underwear off, come back and put it next to his drink or in his hand, and then say, meet me at home.
Oh my God! This is a public. This is a bar. So how's the bartender react when he sees that?
Well, honestly, that's the fun part for me. That's the fun part for you. Because what can you do as a bartender? Like, no, you've got to get out of here because you took your underwear off. Oh, I'll cut her off. 86 this girl. 86 this girl.
Cut her off.
It's not like I'm indecent exposure, right? It's an article of clothing. It's the same argument as a mask. It's a cloth covering. Right?
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah. So
have you ever have you ever gotten a reaction from a bartender?
No, but I have from valet.
From valet?
Yeah, me and one of my girlfriends had bought like a brand new SL 500 Mercedes, and we were like riding topless. By topless, I mean the top down on the car.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that because after the stories, I wasn't sure what you meant.
Topless in the car, and this is when we were like, I don't know, 21. It was just like out venturing out, experimenting and exploring like the whole drinking scene, the party scene. And the valet guys, here in Huntington Beach, they're like these young, like little surfer guys or whatever, This was a long time ago in case Eric hears this podcast. But this was a long time ago. But yeah, we like put our underwears on the rear view mirror and have them park the car, and all the girls walk out in their bikinis and go to our room. That's it. Because they're all talking about it after you leave, but
that's your tip.
It's just kind of fun just to stir the pot a little bit, I feel like.
You gave them a story that they'll always remember. Hey, remember that time when I was 21, the guy's taking his teeth out? Oh, thank you, Jen. Okay, well.
Thank you.
I got a story about the teeth, too. Did you know that with invisible braces? Did you know with invisible braces you can't scrape it?
Oh, my husband will love that. I have some of those.
Yeah, it's like a danger free.
Oh
Sorry,
my God.
Now.
You left me. I'm speechless. If you know.
I was like, I don't know if
where to go.
Gets it.
I derailed the conversation. Yay!
You know me. I'm kind of like very quiet when it comes to certain things. So, and see, I've got this list of questions. I don't even know where to go from here because you kind of got me all flustered. And if we were on video right now, I'm kind of like blushing. So,
Release the crap. Bring it on.
I'm blushing. Just so cute.
That's me. So this is going to kind of be a boring follow-up, but because I didn't expect this. I honestly did not expect. I wish I'd written more questions down about this, but I just, I'm lost. So you've both done, photo shoots, and you talk about the lingerie. And I'm sure most of that lingerie that you have was given to you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from all these different brands, And the same thing with bikinis too, probably, right, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
So thinking back on all these photo shoots that you've done over your lives, what would you say was the most forgettable photo shoot you ever did?
Forgettable? Is that like the worst?
However you want to interpret the term forgettable. I actually wrote a different word down here, and I decided not to use it. So.
Well, it's always that let's do the trade for posts, and then this like college kid comes out with his little iPhone and a flashlight. No, take your photos. Yeah,
Is that really happened?
That really happened. I kid you not. And I'm like, I'm already there. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Have you ever done one of those like group shoots and you get there and there's like 1,000 people with cameras following you around? Have you ever accidentally got yourself into one of those?
One and done. Yes.
Yeah. Same. I was like, what is this? Like, I was not prepared, and it was shocking.
So I could ask you ladies both the same question. Was this both up in Beverly Hills at a certain person's estate?
Mine, no. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I think I know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, no, mine wasn't even like that at all. Mine was in a poppy field because they told me that like the poppies had just bloomed, and it was like the one time that you would get these pictures. And
what state is this?
It's California. It was like on the side of like the 57, I want to say. It was just like kind of like out there.
Orange County?
Yeah, Orange County. And it was beautiful, but I was just like, I thought it was, he basically acted like it was a photo class and that like I was going to get, like I got a small fee for it, but there was like 25 to 100 people. I'm not good at counting, but it was like really aggressive and intimidating because and overwhelming. Like there's just like, you just hear like pop, 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 like everyone's shooting. And you're like, I don't know if I look good in any of this. It was just like, what is this? Why are we doing this?
Oh yeah, yeah, no thanks.
What about you, Jen? What was your story?
Okay, so this was back in the very beginning when Instagram first came out, and there was really not a whole lot of social media presence like there is today. I think, and there's like a guy whose page just looked like he had some decent photos. Like whatever he was doing was good. But then he wanted to do a trade for posts. He offered to pay me. I think at the time I told him my rate was $100 an hour. He says, okay, well, can we just do an hour? Because I'm a student and I don't have a lot of money. I said, sure, whatever. I was just getting started out, too. If he shows up with a flashlight and his cell phone.
Oh, my God. Is that your flash? Or?
I just laughed. And so what happened is I just let him do the shoot. And I probably shouldn't have done this now that I look back. And I let him do the shoot. I got paid. And then I said, can I see? And I just went through and deleted every single photo that I felt didn't portray me in a good light. Because one thing I did learn is that the people you choose to work with and the image that you put out there sticks forever on the internet. So I wanted to be more cautious about that. So he got pissed about that. I didn't. I was like, you're not professional. You took my time. Like, this is it. Like, here, you got a few photos out of it. Make sure that you tag me. Yeah, I went ahead and deleted like half the stuff.
Wow,
yeah.
Laurie, have you ever worked with a photographer and he showed you the photos and then you went through and deleted them?
Nobody's ever given me the camera like that to control it and delete them. And honestly, on a real camera, it would depend on like what the brand was. I wouldn't even probably know how to delete everything, and no, I've never done that. But it's a great idea. But I did. It was
a cell phone, okay? So it was different.
Yeah, so that's pretty easy to delete out of. I worked with this guy in Florida who he's passed away now. His name is Andre Rowe. He was so fantastic. And immediately after the shoot, he like plugged the camera into his big laptop. Big, huge computer, and the screen was huge. And he just sat there editing like, he edited probably 20 pictures in front of me so quickly and so well. And I was just like, oh, sweet. So we got to kind of pick the pictures we liked together. That was very cool.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Very cool. So I have a couple more questions here. And now I get to at least chime in a bit too. So ladies.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what was your least memorable photo shoot?
For me?
Yeah.
Ron? Well, I've never done a photo shoot. I don't.
I don't mean people taking pictures of you. I mean you taking pictures.
My photography days are back when I used to shoot stuff that didn't move, like houses and trees and stuff like that. I never photographed people.
What about Kandy? What's your least favorite Kandy shoot?
I'm making you
putting him on the spot.
No, I'm going to give you. So here's my number one pet peeve. Okay, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, my number one pet peeve is when the model shows up and she's 20 pounds heavier than what she portrays.
And she wants all her photos edited.
I'm sorry, what?
And then she wants all her photos edited.
Well, no, it doesn't work that way with Kandy. You know, we don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, my number one pet peeve is when a model shows up 20 pounds heavier than what I thought. And that's
pregnant.
That's whatever. So
he's talking about me.
I'm not talking about you.
That's funny.
He's talking about when I showed up pregnant. And I was like, hey.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
But it was like not super obvious yet, so it was just like obvious to the people.
Had a belly. Kandy doesn't publish models with bellies. Like you guys said, we have a brand, we have an image to portray. I go to Claudia, I go, is she pregnant? She's like, I don't think so. I'm like,
because I didn't tell anybody. I was like, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. This is
how Laurie announces that she's public. She shows up at public events pregnant. That's how she tells people. So 2015, she was pregnant. We go out to do a race in Chicago, and she shows up and she's pregnant. And I'm like, is she pregnant? You know, I go, and it's Claudia's wedding, and I go to Claudia, is she pregnant? She's like, I don't think so.
And then like people at her wedding later were like, oh my God, your pregnant friend was so cute. And I was like, oh shit, like it was that obvious? Like strangers were aware of it? Oh, I didn't do as good as I thought. I was 5 months along at that point. So, I mean, pretty tough to suck it in that hard. But yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's like more than halfway through.
Yeah, there's photographic evidence of both.
Oh yeah, I was working like for Yokohama, just like totally pregnant, wearing like this super tight belly thing. Oh my God.
So that's my number one pet peeve is when a model shows up and she's 20 pounds heavier than, you know.
I'm pregnant.
You throw that in there too. How to ruin Ron's day? Because we try so hard not to. We try very hard not to trim the models. You know, pinch. I mean, nothing to do a little touch up as far as maybe lines or things like that, which the makeup artist is usually responsible for anyway. But I really hate it when you have to pinch. You know, and make the model skinnier than she is.
Yeah.
So we try not to do that. So anyway, so that's you know, in a nutshell, that's kind of my least favorite memory. So let's talk about Kandy. Let's talk about the other girls who've been in Kandy, ladies. Okay. So my question to both of you is, what is your favorite Kandy cover other than your own?
Oh shit, that's a really good question.
Go ahead, Jen.
It was a 4th of July episode. She was in red, white, and blue with pinup, like a pinup theme. But I don't. What's her name?
Jessica Hall.
I love that. It just screamed all American. I loved it. The makeup artist did a great job. She's beautiful smile. The entire artistic setup of it was just genius, eye-catching, and it just defined everything that, you know, we should be about.
Yeah, and that was Jessica's idea. Because she's all about supporting our military and everything like that. And I said, well, you're doing your crush of the year photo shoot. What do you want to do? She's like, well, I love our military. I want to do a salute to them. I want to do like a red, white, and blue thing. I said, okay, let's do it. So I can't take any credit for that. So
I love that one for sure.
I love everything that Jessica Hall does. She's just so cute.
That's very cool. So Laurie, what about you?
I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's like something that's a little bit. I feel like I just saw it, and it was one that I'd never seen before. Remember that one that I commented on? It's like a little bit more. It's a little bit more like fashion-y, like artsy. I can't think of who it is.
I don't know. If you're talking fashion or arts, you're obviously talking Volker because he's the only one.
It wasn't. It was just like a little bit less glammy. It was just like a little more, maybe more like a natural feel.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure?
Was it Caitlin O'Connor's cover?
No, it was somebody like that I've never seen before, and you wrote that it was a repost and it was old. It was really old. Anyway, I don't know. I just really loved it. But I like everything Jessica Hall's ever done. I think she's just so cute. So probably one of hers too.
But you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. And as far as what you're talking about, I can't think as far as somebody that's that style.
And I'm trying to look.
And you know.
Oh, but I do love Tiffany Selby's Kandy one. That one's so cute too.
Well, she's done multiple ones. So which one are we talking about?
Where she's eating, like she has like the sucker and like the candy necklace.
Oh, Tiffany Selby, the first cover.
Yes.
Our very first cover. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so cute.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know. Okay. So one other question along the Kandy lines, and then we'll have a couple more personal questions, and then we'll get into Kandy Jeopardy. So both ladies, can you share with us your favorite Kandy party memory?
God.
Well, the problem here is yes, but I don't remember where it was at.
Okay. Well, describe it to me, and I'll tell you where it was.
Dude, I want to say it was in Hollywood, and you had to go up some stairs. There's a bar. Name a few of the clubs. It's one of those clubs that ended up changing names.
They all changed names. They've all changed names.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Kandy's pool parties are always fun too. I miss those. Bring those back.
And we'll talk to Dave and see if Dr. Kandy and see if he'll let us have one this summer. Okay.
Okay, so I have one. The hotel, I think it was the W, and then we moved over to the Rose. Is it the Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one. That one was fun.
And then we ended up at a pool after party, but we didn't have bathing suits, so we jumped in our dresses.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Those good times.
So
Laurie,
sure
you did. Sure, you jumped in your dresses. You expected to believe that.
There's picture proof.
There's photographic evidence on my Instagram.
Okay, all right. Just kidding.
But my question is, other than the photograph evidence, I don't think Laurie actually remembers.
What? I remember plenty.
Okay.
I remember I left at 5 a.m.
Really?
My husband was stoked. He's like, "You're driving home from Hollywood at 5 a.m. This is good. This is really good." I'll be home soon, babe.
You know what I love about the Kandy parties? Like, you look from an outsider's perspective, say I wasn't one of the Kandy models and I was looking at these magazines, like these girls are just so beautiful, and you get to read the interview about them and you get to see the video stuff that you guys post. But what I love about Kandy's parties is you meet these girls in person and they are actually really, really nice girls. Like, I don't think I've come across a Kandy girl that was just like totally. Well, my experience is I haven't come across anyone that was just like, I'm too good to talk to you. Like, everybody seems so nice.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree.
I did an interview one time and somebody asked me, they go, what's the number one thing about Kandy that sticks out to you? What makes these girls so popular? And I go, it's their personalities.
Yeah.
and they just laughed at me. They're like, "Oh yeah, she's got a lot of personality." I said, "You don't know these girls. They're so friendly and nice." And
my point exactly, because you see the photos and stuff, and you're like, "Oh, I mean, they really are the complete package."
Read
Not
the
to toot our horn, but
and we try to pull that out in the interviews sometimes, and people don't read the interviews. It's like my favorite joke is like the letter from the editor is the least looked at page in the whole magazine. But if you want to learn about Kandy, you just read the letter from the editor. It just cracks me up. Jen, I think I know what party you're talking about. Are you talking about our swimsuit party that we had at Dre's in Hollywood?
that was one of them that was really fun. I got really, 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 really toasted that day, but it was fun. Huh? Well, there's sun and champagne, yeah. By toasted, I mean sunburned and buzzed.
Right. That is, so. Okay.
But yeah,
right.
that was a lot of fun. And there was one too, I think it was Caitlin O'Connor's cover, and we went to a club that was just happening. We had a table, and the DJ was just throwing it down, and we were all, even if we couldn't dance, we were all like dancing down in our 5-inch heels and squatting down low. And I just remember the next day my thighs felt like I did 1,000,000 squats at 100 pounds each. It was just insanely fun, and we got a workout in. I was stoked about that.
Yeah, that's right. That was Caitlin's cover release party. That was at the Aventine. That's right. I remember that. I think I know which party you're talking about now. It was the 50th issue party that we held in Hollywood. And I don't remember the name of the club, but that's the part. That was the one, right?
Was that in 2015, 2016?
That was in 2016. That's when you showed up at 11 o'clock at night after everybody had left.
Yeah. Okay, but also it was when I had just had a baby. I was 3 weeks out from having a baby, and I was like, you in the pictures, like you can see, like I look like a tired mom. It's just like I don't look right.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I saw somebody that was personable and engaged and having a nice time.
Well, it's very kind. But go back to what you're saying about like being real girls and stuff. It's funny because a lot of times you meet models and they really are just models. Like they're like clothes hangers. There is no personality. You cannot tear things. You cannot even get them to like, how do you say it? Like speaking with them is like pulling teeth. Like you just can't get anything out of them. And I remember working with that makeup artist, Michelle. And she was talking to me about, I think it was.
No names. No names.
No, it's a good thing. It's a nice thing.
Oh, okay.
She was telling me about Christina Reardon and saying, she's like you. She's like a real person. Like
I think you told me that before. Yeah.
Yeah, like she's not like a model. She's not like a model. She's like you. Like she's a real person. And it's like that's a regular thing people say in this industry. Like she's not like a model. She's like a real person. Because you're one or the other. But, and I've met so many girls that are just like blank stare. Just they don't care to be your friend. They don't care to be anyone's friend. They are just there to clothes hang and make money. And it's
when I hear the word model, I think we need to live up to that expectation and be a role model. Not just a pretty face. And then in today's world with social media and a lot of us hiding behind our phones, sometimes I feel like a lot of the younger generation, especially that were born into this world of social media and the social media presence, it's important that we go out and have these parties and actually meet people in person rather than behind a screen, because that's how we maintain our social skills. And not social skills, I feel like have to be more intimate and more in person now. And let's normalize that, because all this like texting and stuff behind the phones, that's great. That's a great way to communicate, but it shouldn't be the only way to communicate, in my opinion.
I agree completely. So that you know what, that's a great segue into something that I wasn't even going to cover, but you popped the thing into my memory, and that's what is your ladies' opinions on this whole Victoria's Secrets thing?
Oh my God.
You want to know more?
I do want to know.
I mean, I just feel like what they've done is basically shame women for being beautiful, born beautiful and naturally.
Or taking care of themselves.
And exactly, it's a shame. It's a shameful thing. Like, oh, we're not that anymore. How are these new people representing the regular woman? Why weren't isn't it okay to be beautiful? Isn't it okay to want to look at something beautiful? I don't want to watch regular people walk down the Victoria's Secret runway. I want to watch these Amazonian beauties that God just gave them that height and that body. God bless them. I would like to watch that and wish that I could be that. But guess what? Now I don't get to. Now I get to watch like scary looking women that look like dudes. And I'm sorry, like I know that some people are really upset about that, but that's not what Victoria's Secret is, okay? Like it's just not. And I now don't want to buy a bra from them because I don't even know is that a man or a woman walking down the runway? I don't know. But I don't really want to wear that bra anymore.
Well, we'll come out with a Kandy line of lingerie a little bit later this year. What about you, Jen? What do you think of that?
I think that they're making a bad decision to go woke, and then they're going to go broke. That's what I think. I am all about respecting everyone's opinions, but trying to push that on the general population is I don't know if I can say this word, but it's ridiculous. It's going to take a generation of really strong, bold, unapologetically outspoken people, protective, loving parents that want to fight for what is right, regardless of this social trend, to turn our culture and make this world a better place to exist for our kids. Because what we're doing is we're handing trophies out to everybody. Victoria's Secret is known for their glamorous, high fashion, tall Amazonian, beautiful models, right? And I'm not saying that there's some beauty is defined in many different ways, but it doesn't mean, hey, everybody can now be a Victoria's Secret model. That's not that. What you're doing is you're devaluing your brand, because if it's attainable to everybody, it's like the American dollar. You're making the American dollar less. Victoria's Secret needs to just stick to what they were doing and they were good at, and just be exclusive in their brand. They don't need to cater to all of this culture, cancel culture, stay woke stuff, in my opinion. And I think they made a huge mistake with marketing, a huge mistake. And I, for one, already canceled my card. So,
well, guess what? They were losing money because people have kind of like moved away from Victoria's Secret, like regular, good-looking, normal women, because I don't know why. We've just found other avenues. So they sold out. They're like, okay, well, we're not going to keep trying for people that we can't seem to keep. So now let's flip-flop it. We're already losing our customers. Let's flip-flop it completely and drop them. And then we'll pick up so much steam on the other side, because they're going to be like, oh, you just dropped what we hate. Like now that's it. Now we want to buy your stuff. You know what I mean? I think that.
Can I say one thing on this?
Oh yeah.
And I just want to tie Kandy into it, because what Jen had said is that you need to define your brand. You need to define your identity. And what Victoria's Secret is doing is they're trying to redefine themselves as an everyday woman's brand, I guess is a good way to put it. And it doesn't give young women or even middle-aged women anything to aspire to, as far as taking care of themselves from that standpoint. From a Kandy standpoint, a couple things. First of all, is that we have an identity, we have a brand, and we have we used to have what was called the Crush of the Month, and then we also have what we now call our Miss Kandy, which is our monthly, centerfold, but Kandy's a non-nude magazine. But we never did a Crush of the Month every month, and we're not doing a Miss Kandy every month, because we have a standard. And if we don't have submissions that meet that standard, then we're not just going to put somebody out just to fill the quota.
Yeah.
And I think we lost Jen. So that's not good. I'll bet you anything her phone died.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it's not a good thing. So I just think, but you understand what I'm saying, right, Laurie? That we have a standard.
And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with like a not beautiful woman. That's not what I'm saying at all. I just think that the two biggest brands of like what we as models aspire to be in are Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated. Like those are like the two.
But like SI went the same direction earlier.
Exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. So like to aspire, like I can't. The latest cover of Sports Illustrated wasn't even a woman. Like it was a man who identifies as a woman. So like I don't even have a chance now. Like there was this moment in life where you thought like I could do this, I can be this, and you work so hard and you book these jobs and you aspire to these things, and all of a sudden it's like the rug is pulled out from under you. Like you will never be that now ever. Like that they don't want that your look, this just being a natural woman is not what they want anymore. They now want a man. They now want a I don't know what else to say, but they just don't want what I am. So like it's difficult for women who have been aspiring for so long to become something, and then all of a sudden it's just flip-flopped. Like, oh, now beautiful, natural woman who's born a woman, like, nope, society doesn't want that anymore. Like go and help make babies.
Yeah, I never imagined that the day would come where I'd be that guy or I'd be part of that group of people. But I am now, where I'm tied to a vision or a society that doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that would ever happen. I thought life was normal, and I can't believe it. I look at life today. This is not normal society,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be part of that group.
Yeah, and see, this is my problem. I'm always like in the middle. I feel I understand both sides, Like, I understand you're born and you think that you are what you're not. And that's a really difficult way to live. And obviously nobody would choose that. Nobody's gonna be like, I want to be a man, like, just to make my life hard. That obviously is not what it's about. I get it. It's not a choice. It's like something happened hormonally or whatever, chemically, but something happened and that's how they really feel. And there are people that are saying that's wrong, but I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying, don't take away what we have. Just add to it with your own things, Should be like Victoria's Secret trans, Victoria's Secret this. Like, fine, have like different segues or different sections, but just to change everything that you are seems like you're a sellout.
So we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We had some technical problems. We lost Jen and then we lost Laurie, but we're back now. But Laurie, I got your whole tangent about gender identity, and Jen missed out on all that, but that's okay. No worries. So I have one other topic I want to cover with you ladies real quick, and then we'll get into the Candy Jeopardy. And I think this is an important topic to cover because I think it'll say a lot about who you are. Okay, and it's not controversial. Okay, so we're not going to go down that road. Sound good, Jen?
Sounds good.
I want to talk about pets. Okay, PETS, pets.
Pets.
Okay. So you both own a dog, right?
Yep.
Jen?
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of dog do you have, Jen?
I have a crazy Weimaraner.
So what made you buy a Weimaraner?
I wanted a dog. I was starting to feel the need to be a nurturing mommy. And so the dog was the closest thing I could get to that, fulfilling that need. And my significant other wanted a Weimaraner his whole life, but he couldn't have one because of his firefighter schedule. He couldn't take care of one, so it worked out. So I found Weimaraner puppies, and we got a Weimaraner. They're smart dogs.
Yeah, and what's the craziest thing that the Weimaraner has done so far?
Where do I start? Well, he likes to sit on my pool raft with his toy and just chill on the pool raft when nobody's home. I've caught him several times, so he just thinks he's human. He just chills on the pool raft and floats around in the pool with his toy.
Oh, wow.
So funny.
That's so cool. That is pretty cool.
So cute.
And Laurie, what about your dog?
So she's a miniature pinscher.
And how old is she?
17 and a half. She'll be 18 in November.
Wow.
Insane. She's like just this old ratchety little lady. But we got a miniature pinscher because growing up I had one and so did my husband, and mine was run over by a car behind my house when I was a kid, and his was like really poor behaving and they didn't have a backyard, so they had to get rid of it. So we both had this sad, we wish we still had a miniature pinscher story. So we got one together, and she just used to be a terror. I mean, she thought she was big. She'd go up to if you let her off the leash for a minute, she'd run up to pit bulls, bark at them, bite their neck. She's lucky she never got eaten.
Wow.
But she's calmed down a lot in her old age.
Has she?
Oh yeah. She only growls at the kids now.
So what do you guys think about cat people?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
I have 3 cats.
You have 3 cats.
Yeah.
And the wine.
No litter box. So my house does not smell like cat, just FYI. I have no litter box. They go in and out as they please. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're going to let your cats out, la la la. You know what? They are fine, and they love going outside, and they come home and they eat and they learn their street smarts, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful.
So they're more like dogs.
I had 2 cats in my life, and both of them were like, they came to my house, like, and I gave them milk, and when my mom was at home, so like I never like got them on purpose. They just kind of came. So but they were the same. No litter box. They went outside. They had their claws, so they were pretty crazy. But as far as like, would I have like purposefully go buy a cat? No, like.
I wouldn't. To me, I have a dog. I have a dog, and to me, cats are more maintenance, and I think it's because of the litter box,
Yeah, I can't do the litter box. No way.
That's no way. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't mind taking Malibu out for her walks and just spending time with her because
you're not even allowed to use a litter box if you're pregnant. That's how disgusting they are.
Really? Did not know that.
You're not allowed to change the litter box when you're pregnant.
So speaking of this.
My cats are like dogs. They play fetch. They cuddle with the dog. They talk to you. They'll have conversations with you. Like you can say, "How are you doing today?" My cat go meow. Do you want some food? Meow, 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 meow. Like
That's
so, it
cute.
depends on the cats. I've seen some fat cats that are just feral and just mean and testy. Like I got lucky with the personalities of my cats, so I can understand why some people don't like cats.
Yeah, we had one that was like that. He was feral. He came from like a nursery. Oh my God, he would at 5 a.m. every day he'd attack whoever's bed he was in. My brother would like call for us screaming to like save him at 5 a.m. It was a rough time with that cat.
When we first got Malibu, she was a puppy. She was like 6 weeks old, and we had another dog, a Yorkie, which is a year older, and then we had 2 cats, and Malibu would she's young. She would lay around the house and she would see the cats, and she'd see the cats bathing themselves. So as she got older, she thought that's how she cleaned herself. She would be licking herself constantly. Like she was a cat. I'm like, you're not a cat. Stop licking yourself.
She's like, I'm supposed to do this, Dad.
Yeah, I watched the other animals. This is what they do.
Just be shush. Just be shush, Dad.
Just be shush. So it's going on to animals. So cats, again, with litter boxes, things like that. I can't. That's the deal with cats. Speaking of other disgusting pet animals, birds. Would you guys ever own a bird? Or do you own a bird, Jen, since you own cats?
No, I did when I was a little kid. It was a cockatiel. His name was Coco, but he stayed outside. And he was pretty cool. Like, our dog's name was Ginger, and he'd say, "Shut up, Ginger." Or be like, or he'll look in the mirror and he'll say, "I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy." So it's really cool. But now that I'm older, I don't really have the heart to like have a bird in a cage. I think they're meant to be free and be wild. And
what about a goldfish? What about a goldfish? Are you going to keep a goldfish in a fishbowl?
Yeah, that's another thing. I do have fish, but they're in a pretty big tank, and I only have 3 of them in that giant tank, so they have plenty of room to go around.
We have a beta.
You do. They kill everything. You can't be in any.
Oh yeah. They listen. It's my spirit animal. You have to live alone. Don't come near me. But I'm beautiful. But don't touch me. But like, don't you dare come in my house. I'll eat you. Like. So yeah. And our beta is so cute. He's purple.
I had a beta named him Saddam Hussein because. I can't tell you how many times I dropped him, like cleaning his fishbowl out. He just survived. Like, he wouldn't die. They like jump out of their tank.
Yeah. Like if you don't have a top on it, they will jump out.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, well, we've got to cut this segment short. Time to go into the candy bowl, candy trivia. So, ladies, this week the topics are going to be. Are you ready? Write this down, or remember it. The topics are candy bowl. Okay. She said. Ron said. Year one, and the drama. You get that? The drama.
Oh.
Okay. So Jen, how this works is there's 3 questions in each category. They have different values. 100, 200, 400 are what the questions are worth. Okay, and obviously, the more points, then the more difficult the question is. Okay, and And if the other person gets it wrong, you have a chance to steal it, and you get double the points. So if Laurie picked a question that was worth 200 points, and she gets it wrong, and you answer it right, then you get 400 points for that question. Okay?
Okay.
So again, the topics are the candy bowl, which is potpourri. Because they're tight.
Thank you. Sorry.
She said. Ron said. Year one and the drama. And Jen, since you're the guest, you go first. Which topic would you like?
You're the drama.
The drama. And the drama. And would you like 100, 200, or 400 point question?
400 point question.
Okay, let's take a look. The drama for 400 points. Okay. These questions have to do with candy girls who are actresses. Okay?
Okay.
She learned Turkish to star as the female lead in a Turkish film.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. Laurie, you want to take a guess?
Arena?
No.
Or Nanina?
No.
Dang it.
Nikki Lee.
Ugh. Oh my God, that's what I answer always.
Laurie, you know when the answer's not, you don't know the answer's Nikki Lee.
God.
Nikki Lee got a female role for a film in Turkey, and she didn't know a word of Turkish. And she learned it, and the film was released in Turkey. It's actually in her interview that was in the 5-year anniversary issue. Laurie, you're up.
Dang it.
Look, Laurie, what do you want?
Okay, let's do the drama for 200.
The drama for 200. She starred in the film Southpaw.
Southpaw.
I know.
Caitlin O'Connor.
Good job! Oh my God, I can't believe you got that.
Oh my God, I can't either.
You knew that, didn't you, Jen?
I did.
Right when she said she knew it, I was like, oh, she's going to steal it. I got to get it.
This is exciting because normally we go like 5 rounds before somebody gets a question right. So I'm pretty stoked we got it in the first round. We got somebody who got one right. Jen, you're up.
She said.
She
or
said
200.
200. Okay. Okay. These are things that, so these are not stealable. Okay? You can't steal these. You can't steal these. So if you get it wrong.
You're just making up rules as you go along, man.
No, because once you hear what this topic is, you're going to understand. She said is what Laurie said or Jen said. So Jen, you're going to tell me what Laurie said, okay, for 200 points.
Okay.
I got to find it. Hold on. I need my glasses. So the question is, this is what Laurie said. You need to tell me who or what she's talking about, okay?
I said it?
Yes, you said this.
Okay.
You said this either today or in a Candy interview. Laurie said this is her favorite football team.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Okay. Laurie, tell us.
Vikings.
The Minnesota Vikings.
I would have never guessed that.
My family's from there.
Laurie, you're up.
Okay, let's do the same one. She said for what, 200?
We already did 200, so 100. 400. Okay. Okay. Laurie, Jen said this. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Jen said after giving birth, she wanted to eat this.
Oh man. Steak. Sushi.
Jen?
My placenta.
Yes.
Oh God.
Ladies, I know
I
you
didn't end up doing it though because
Oh.
Ladies,
I
I know
had
you.
a rough labor.
I know you very well, and I listen. So,
I mean, that one's kind of unforgettable.
yep.
Well, I wasn't gonna just like eat it like a piece of meat. I was gonna put it in capsules and dry it. It's not like I was gonna get the A1 steak sauce, you guys.
We're going to throw it on the barbecue,
Yeah.
wrap it up in some sushi rice, and just go.
All right, Laurie, you're right.
Okay, let's do the she said one again for 100.
Okay, let me find it. There it is. Okay. Okay. Jen said this. Okay. This action star worked with Jen as part of his firearms training.
Axe star?
Action star.
Oh, action star. As part of his firearms training. Oh, man. I don't know.
Jen?
Are you talking about Keanu Reeves?
I am talking about Keanu Reeves, yes.
Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
Yes.
I heard he's very, very cool.
He is very, very nice and humble.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Very cool.
Okay, ladies. Jen, you're up.
Candy Bowl 200.
Candy Bowl 200.
How do you remember all the names?
I only remember 4 of them, to be honest with you.
I should remember all of them. I'm terrible. Okay.
Candy Bowl 200. Okay. Category on this is celebrities, okay?
Okay.
For this one question, okay? This reality TV star appeared at our 50th issue party. That you were at. So.
Oh, I know. Oh, fuck. I can't think of his name, though. What the fuck is his name? Oh, my
Well, at
God.
least now I know it's a he.
She might be doing a misdirection on you, so.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Okay. Laurie, you want to take a guess?
It's that Bachelor guy.
Wrong, Aaron.
Okay, good.
I'll give you both a hint. Whoever answers first gets the points, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the point. I'm give you his hint. You're going to know instantly. Whoever says it first gets the points, okay?
Okay.
Our best friend is Jessica Hall.
Oh, Kendra Wilkinson.
Correct.
Woo! So I did misdirect.
What?
I did misdirect. I thought you were. I thought it was.
Bob Guinea? No, he wasn't.
Yes, Bob Guinea.
No,
there you go.
No, Bob was at that party at the Hollywood that wound up at the W. He was at that party. So yeah, Kendra was there with Jen in the back corner in the booth. So
I wasn't there.
yes, you were. You showed up at like 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, see, I've only met Kendra at the mansion. I haven't met her again.
Yeah. Well, she was there. Laurie, I think you're up. Yeah, that was Jen's question. So.
Okay, I'll do the candy bowl for 100.
Okay, candy bowl for 100 points. Nightlife. Okay. The category is Candy Nightlife. He was a musical guest at our swimsuit issue release party.
He was a musical guest.
He was the musical guest at our swimsuit issue release party.
Oh, I wasn't there, so.
Is this that rapper?
I'm not going to give you any hints. You got to guess or to say you don't know.
I'm just gonna go with our own Candy Bill.
No. Hi, Jen.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
It was Tyga.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I wouldn't have got that right.
Yeah. Okay, you're up, Jen. The category what we have left is year one. Ron said, and we have one candy bowl question left.
Ron
And all the drama, and I think all the drama's left. Hold on. No.
Ron
we're
said
good.
for 200.
Ron said for 200. These are things I've said. I either wrote them on Instagram, Facebook, or I even said it out loud on a podcast, okay? This female lead character is the baddest female on TV right now, maybe ever. This female lead character is the baddest female on TV right now, maybe ever.
Candace Owens. I don't know.
No. Laurie?
Beth from Yellowstone.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Laurie's kicking butt. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're up, Laurie.
Let's do the same one just for more money, more points.
400. Ron said this. Ron said this 1970s comedy series was impossible to find on a streaming app until last week. That is not my dog. This 1970s comedy series was impossible to find on a streaming app until last week.
All in the Family?
No. Jen?
I don't know.
Soap.
Yeah, see, I don't know what that is.
I've talked about it twice on the podcast in the past.
Well, I probably thought you were talking about what we clean our body with.
Soap is the funniest comedy series that I ever watched. You could never do it today. And I just wrote about it on Facebook this past week, too. You're up, Jen. Year 1, Ron said, Candy Bowl.
Year 1, 200.
Year 1, 200. This candy girl was surrounded by Skittles for her photo shoot.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing. I don't know. Introduce me to her, though, because I want some Skittles.
Laurie?
God, I just had somebody in my head that I thought it could be. Oh, Miss Molly Shay?
No, Katie Loman.
Oh, yeah. Dang it.
Okay, so we have Ron said, Year 1, and
Year 1.
And Candy Bowl.
Year 1.
Year 1. For how many points? 100 or 400?
100.
Okay. This DJ appeared on our third cover.
DJ Colleen Shannon.
DJ Colleen Shannon appeared on our fifth cover. Do you want to take a guess there, Jen?
No, I don't know.
DJ LC. Laura Cavender.
Damn, this was an answer before that I got wrong.
Yep, I think it is. So, Jen, Ron said, Year 1, Candy Bowl.
Candy Bowl.
Okay, Candy Bowl, 400 points. Ron said this. That's a Candy Bowl question, okay? What was the name? What was part of the name of the racehorse that I bet on at the Del Mar racetrack?
I have no clue.
You know, see, if you followed me on Facebook, you would know this, or even on Instagram, you would know this.
I have no clue.
I post this on social media. Yeah.
That doesn't mean we remember.
You guys don't follow me. That's good to know.
Oh my God, who's gonna remember that?
It was posted 2 days ago.
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Laurie,
I could go cheat and look, but I won't.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What's the name of the magazine?
Candy.
Hey.
Yes, Wildcat Candy. I would have taken Wildcat. I would have taken Candy.
Well, it's a stupid name, so.
Oh. Blocked. Just kidding. We got, 2 more questions left?
We got 3 questions left. You're up. Actually, you know what? Here's the problem. I missed one. No, we have 2 more questions left. Somehow we got things messed up somewhere. But there's 2 questions. Ron said, and Year 1.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Me or Laurie?
You're up. Laurie, was that
No, I just did the last one.
Okay, so Candy Bowl again.
All I have is Ron said and Year 1.
Oh, Year 1.
Year 1, 400 points. This Hollywood club was host to our launch party.
Avalon.
No.
Oh.
You were so quick.
The only club I know in Hollywood anymore. I don't go clubbing anymore.
I'm just going to say the W.
It was Colony.
Ugh. Who would have known that?
Well, it's just known something else now. I don't even know what it's called now. So. Okay, you're up, Laurie. Last question. Ron said for 100 points. 100
Yep,
points.
let's
I
do
said
it.
this. 100 points. I said this. Okay.
Okay.
Ron watched this TV show the most during the pandemic.
Wasn't it Yellowstone?
No.
Or was that me? Oh.
Tiger King.
I watched Friends every single day. Every single day I watched episodes of Friends because it made me feel good and it took me back to a time when things were so much simpler.
Okay, see, I never really got into Friends, so now that there's the reboot, I'm just like, I never got into it then. I'm not getting into it now. I don't know.
I didn't get into Friends in the 90s at all. I was too busy. But now that during the pandemic, I had all this free time and I watched it. I watched it over and over and over. So.
Oh my God, how funny.
But I never watched it when it first came out. Laurie won.
Woo!
Woohoo!
That breaks the streak. Oh, no, you won last time too, I think. So, but anyway. So.
That's because he gave it to me.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, remember?
Was it Steve?
Steve. Yeah, he played easy on me.
Yeah, Steve's a nice guy. So a couple things wrapping up here. Yeah, a couple things wrapping up here. Jen, I don't know if you know this, but you know we're about to turn 10. Kandy's been around for 10 years, and
Congratulations.
thank you. So we're gonna celebrate with an event on September 11th. It's a Saturday.
Great.
Okay. So we're gonna have a candy event. We'll be announcing after the 4th of July, you know, what kind of event it is and where it's gonna be. The theme's gonna be red, white, and blue. That seems like an appropriate theme for that day, don't you think?
I agree.
Yeah. So
It's Patriot Day, right?
Yeah, it's Patriot Day. Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to do a red, white, and blue theme for that day. And we'll be announcing where it is. Billy has told me that his band, Sons on Fire, which is a Billboard Top 40 rock band, I think they've put out 2 singles so far. One got the high as 28, and another one got right now it's like 30 something. He's told me that they're going to do an acoustic set.
Woohoo!
So we'll have a Billboard Top 40 rock band playing at the party, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So just, you know, so mark down the date, September 11th. It shouldn't be hard to remember. It's a Saturday. And we'll have more details coming soon. And I wanted to mention that. And Laurie, do you have anything?
Honestly, I kind of wanted to be able to give Jennifer a little time to like tell us what she's doing, you know, like whatever new stuff she's doing or anything she kind of wants to plug.
Well, she obviously should plug her social medias, and you know if and what's new with her other than having the kid, which I'm sure is takes up most of her time right now. But
Yeah.
but
Without a doubt. I've been really heavy into fitness and obviously teaching. I'm in the works of starting a children's mommy and me clothing line.
Ooh.
It's going to be called the Alyssa Collection. And I was going out to the range every now and then working on the training, but we've recently had an ammo shortage. So we've had to cut back on classes a lot because, as you know, with after the whole rioting and the BLM movement, there was an unusually high demand for firearms and ammunition. People were stocking up. So we had to save our ammo at the range for some of our VIP classes. We've had some celebrity guests come out, such as Heidi Klum and a few rock band members. Keanu's still training with us again, but very privately. We've got Guns N' Roses, like a lot of cool people that are coming out. But like I said, we've had to take it easy on the ammo.
okay.
And then where is this that you're at?
It's in Simi Valley. It's a private range.
Okay, very cool. Do you live in Orange County or do you live out there?
I live in Orange County.
Okay, we
You
need
guys
to get
are neighbors.
together.
You're
Yeah, we need to
neighbors.
get together.
I would love that.
Fun.
I
I think.
love
Did I hear you're in Huntington?
No, I'm in Newport Beach now, but I used to live
cool.
in Huntington.
Yeah, we're in
But yeah,
Huntington.
I have a birthday celebration I got to get to right now.
Well, we're done.
So we're going to take care of that. And Yeah,
Well,
mom life has just been kind of wild and fun and crazy, and I've still been going out, making sure that I'm not trying to coop myself up in the house too much. But it does get a little over, as you know. You need a change of scenery once in a while because it's like the same thing every day.
Right. Well, we appreciate you joining us today, Jen. This was fun, a lot of fun, and it was great catching up. And hopefully we'll see you this summer at a pool party.
Yeah, for sure. It was good talking to you guys. It's good seeing you, or I've not seen you, but this was fun.
Yeah.
And Laurie, yes, we'll definitely meet up since we are local to each other.
Yes,
So-
awesome. And then tell everybody what your Instagram is so they can find you.
I have a couple of Instagrams. My main one is Jennifer Irene Official, and then if you are interested in just my firearms training stuff and some of the celebrity works that we've done, it's Jennifer Irene Shooter.
Cool.
Jennifer Irene Shooter. I'm gonna follow that. I don't think I'm following that one. So
I'm not
gonna follow
either.
that one.
I'm gonna go find it too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, ladies. Well, great times, good times, and had a lot of laughs. And Jen, hide and seek. I think that just made a lot of people's list.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that out. My husband's he'll thank you later.
Okay. All right, everybody.
All right,
Enjoy
I'll
the
talk
rest
to
of
you
your
later.
day and have a great week. Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
She's drunk. She only likes me when